Hello everybody, my name is GetTKG1122 and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we finished off the factory section of Okumura's palace and we started on the airlock section. We made it through the first part of it, but there is another part we gotta get through and it's gonna take a little while. Like the beginning of the previous episode, I'm gonna change up the party just a little bit and restore some SP because as much as I enjoyed the setup that we have, we struggled a little bit last episode, mostly because there was no effective way to heal everyone. So I want to make sure we have a healer of some kind. So I'm going to switch things out a little bit, but not too much. All right, so the setup we're going to go with is Joker, Skull, Mona, and Noir. I think that's going to be a good setup for what we have coming up.
Okay, let's go.
So like I said, we have a whole new set of airlocks to play with, and this is going to be a little tricky. I've cut out, a little bit last time, but I'm definitely going to need to cut out a lot this section. But again, I'll try to keep things as relatively cohesive and straightforward as I can, but I can only do so much when we're traveling through the vacuum of space, and things are very confusing.
Huh?
Hold on a second, guys. Once we pass through this airlock, the treasure will be right there in front of us. Sweet! But this way ain't working. I guess we'll just have to find another switch, huh?
You're right!
That could very well be the only way. Let's do what we can. The nice thing is, we don't have to worry about finding the will seat, so our main priority is just getting this alpha switch open. So let's start with this one. Let's travel through the room, take care of the shadows real quick. Come on, buddy.
Your true form.
How's it going?
Troubling.
Didn't ask for this. I just want money. Well, I'll let you off with a warning.
Good work, everyone! Okay, let's move on!
Okay, Morgana leveled up and got a new skill.
Me like a glove!
Miracle Punch. It's just a better version of Lucky Punch where it hits harder and has a high chance of critical. So, generally a better version. Why would I not use it?
Okay.
That enemy sounds weird.
I'll reveal your
We should
true
kill it because
form.
it sounds weird. Whoa!
You're already dead!
Yeah, sometimes Futaba can basically kill steal from you, and she has her own little kill animation. There's no exact way to control when that happens, but it's always fun to see when it does.
Okay.
Ha! Piece of cake.
All right, now we have the green alpha, so we'll go through here. See what that gets us. Oh, the path we came on has been closed off? The airlocks seem to have changed. Let's proceed with caution. Yeah, so I believe the green ones change depending on where you come out of. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, so because we went through here, now this particular portal is inactive. But now this portal becomes active. So again, another extra layer of complexity to this particular place.
I'll
Hello.
reveal your true form.
How you doing, buddy?
Tuck them, Melody! 2 shadows knocked down! Go, please don't resist!
Want the treasure demon. Always want to take it. So we'll make good use of it last episode, and I definitely want to keep using it.
You've got a new mask, Joker!
Nice. 2 level ups. And Yusuke finally learned Mabufula. Now he'll be able to deal medium ice damage to all foes, so there's no sense in getting rid of anything except for Mabufu.
All right.
Ah, there it is. I was just wondering about that. I'm getting an uneasy feeling. Okay, so we're definitely gonna remember to go to the Velvet Room at the end of the episode. But we got a little bit of a ways to go before we get to that. Airlock. What's behind door number 1? Okay, I think what we want to do Go back through here. You need to find a way to turn this particular one on. Go through here. Okay, and that switches that. So now this one's active. So we want to go through here. Fly through here. And bam! So that's one section down. I want to check to see what this Omega airlock gives us, because there is an enemy on the other side.
Show me your true form.
Crushed it! Give it up!
Lend me your power. I know you had a city feather coat, but I don't care. I want more power for my Thunderbird.
It's time to pull out.
I don't know why I love my Thunderbird so much, but I do. I love Thunderbird a lot. Okay, if we go through this Omega portal, we won't be able to come back through. So I'm gonna flip this switch and see what that does for me. Looks like the airlock near the goal has been activated. Nice going, Joker. Okay, so that did what we need to do. Now we just need to get back to the goal.
Show me your true form.
Tuck the melody. Two shadows knocked down. Go Give for it Noir.
Show me the money. Oh, please, you can do better than that.
Not bad.
There we go. I'll take it.
It's time to pull out.
I am a merciful God. I will give this to you. All right. Grab this. Spaceship stick. How's that, like, what constitutes as a spaceship stick? At Rare Metal, what is up with these names? Seriously. These are like some of both the best and the worst names I've ever seen. Okay, Balm of Life. Lovely. Did I seriously just nail it on my first attempt? Are you serious? I was talking about how this section is gonna be super hard. I had a hard time with it the first time around. I guess I'm just that good, guys. I guess I just kind of figured out how the game works. Anyway, ooh, we're finally reaching the end. That was easy. Yeah, Ryuichi, it was. I'm surprised at my own ingenious. I was able to figure out that puzzle in no time. Skull, all you did was follow Joker. Fair enough, Futaba. Let's just get out of here. Let's see what we got now.
Did you notice?
These are the parts we saw in the factory area. So this is where they're being used. But what are they? It's hard to tell just from looking.
Come on, man.
Dude, let's leave the factory tour for later. We gotta focus on the treasure right now.
Oh.
Huh. It's rare to hear Skull say something sensible. Oh, come on. I mean, yes, that's true. Definitely want to grab this safe room. You're gonna need it for later.
Ah, nice. We can use this as a safe room.
You can now quick travel to weapon production. Sweet, we can use this place as a base to resume our dungeon crawling. Why is this place called weapon production? That is slightly unnerving. Anyway, let's go check it out.
Getting ready!
All right, a chest! Joker, it's a treasure chest!
Oh!
Huh, it's locked. We need a lockpick. We have 3 of those. Want to open it? Yeah, we do. Mine. Spacesuit. I don't know what I was expecting. It's like the most obvious thing that you would get here.
Somewhere.
Let's see. Another treasure. Yoink. UFO drone.
Yes, we found it! This is it!
But we haven't found any information about the mental collapses. That bothers me.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Maybe he's hiding it. We got this far. Wouldn't it be better to just squeeze the truth out of the guy?
After we change his heart.
That plan is fine by me. Let's send out the calling card and take his treasure then. You can decide when we do so.
Gotta take as much as I can. That's what I do. I gotta explore every inch of this place. Except that particular set of stairs, because I don't think it's actually possible to get there. Nope, not quite yet. Not at least for a little while. So I guess since we've properly secured our route to the treasure, let's go ahead and go to the Velvet Room one more time, and then we'll see ourselves out of here. Again, I was very surprised by how quickly that did. That should not have been so easy, but Lord knows I'm the king. Huh, that's weird. This is pretty much like the first time that we've gone to a palace where the twins don't have something new for us. I guess they technically did give us something new when we started, but weird timing. Anyway, let's get to business.
That's a pretty strong one.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make Valkyrie here. We're gonna fuse a couple of personas together to make this. It has some pretty good stats. It's only really weak to fire, and we can give it evade fire with the treasure demon that we're fusing to make this. So this will definitely be useful.
You seek power.
So we're gonna go ahead and pay a bit of a
Choose
cost.
skills to inherit.
And let me think. I think I do want skillful combo, considering that it has rising slash. So we want to give it dodge fire, and I'll give it endure as well. Give it regenerate 3, sharp student, life aid, and terror claw.
This should beget a be reborn.
I am Valkyrie. The courage to stand up to even death itself shall now become a part of your mask.
Alright, it's got boosted stats. You know what? Go ahead and do it. Tarunda and Bloodbath. Heavy physical damage to all foes. Worth it. Strength Confidant, making it even stronger. Got Attack Master. Think I'll switch that with Tarunda. Deathbound. Meal physical on all foes 1 to 2 times. Don't think I want that because I got Bloodbath. Madoru Kaja. You know what? I'll skip on that. How about that? Turned out great. New persona is temporarily overflowing with power. Might get some unexpected results if you use this one in a ritual during the alarm. Even if it's not the result you expect, something big will happen, so you better make it work for you. I can hear the strain of the guillotine. Maybe dangerous to keep using it at the moment. Okay, I am actually gonna step away.
Done already? What?
I want to go back, but we are not done here. Now, the next thing I need to do, because we're not done with the Velvet Room here today. There is one particular thing that we need to do, and that is go back in.
Do you need something?
And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna work on the 8th rank of the Strength Confidant. I have kind of played around with it a little bit, or at least kind of the notion of whether or when I want to do this, but there's actually a pretty simple way to go about making it. So I'm gonna get all the preparations done, and then we will talk about what it is we need to do. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to get Lilim here to level 34. Because in order to make the persona that we need for rank 8, we need to get her Masakunda. And the best way to do that is to get to level 34. So the best way to get her to level up is to go through the factory. So I'm gonna go through the factory a couple times, try to grind some Lilims, and get her level to the appropriate one that we need. I'm gonna skip out on pretty much all the footage for this because, you know, you don't need to see all of that, but if anything meaningful happens during the process, I'll be sure to show you and let you know anyways.
Serves you right.
I'm glad we won. Just like I thought.
Yes! Only took one Lilith!
With this power.
More importantly, Lilim got Masakunda. That's what we need.
All right.
Now, with that positive note out of the way, I will see you all back in the Velvet Room. Okay, so regarding the rank 8 requirements, let's go over this particular one real quick. So as a reminder, our persona that we need to make is Hekaton Cheris, that's a mouthful, with Masakunda. The only, most effective way to do this is to get Lilim to level 34, which gives it the skill Masakunda, and then fuse it with Anzu. We've already worked on Anzu plenty before, so this shouldn't be an issue, but yeah, that is what you need to do. There's nothing more to it than that. It's nothing overly complicated like the last two. It's relatively straightforward this time around, and I'm glad I didn't have to work too hard on this one. So let's just go ahead and do it. We have the funds for it now. So let's use Lilim with Anzu.
Pretty tough.
That gives us Hekaton Cheris. Again, what a monstrous looking persona.
Great things are possible.
We are gonna have to
Do you
pay a
wish
bit of a
fuse?
fee, and this will cost us quite a bit. It'll be worth it though. I guess if I have to pick one, I'll give it Cold-Blooded. And again, as a reminder, you need to give it Masakunda. You absolutely have to give it this particular skill, otherwise it will not work. Also give it Lullaby and Assault
Its
Dive,
power
because I
will
feel like that'll be
nothing
useful.
unusual. Now for a rebirth.
I am Hekaton Cheris. These 100 hands, which have emerged victorious in countless wars, are now held within your mask.
Alright, so we gotten that taken care of.
Done already? What?
Still business here. Let's talk to the twins and see what we got.
What?
Want to check the stats on our penal labor, please? What is it, inmate? Need to check on your penal labor?
It would seem...
I see you have brought us the Hekaton Cheris with Masakunda.
See?
You managed to
can
do
do it.
all 3 assignments, and you didn't once try to give up. Not bad. Not many tasks left. We might be getting close to finding out the hidden goal behind that list. You know, thanks to you, I'm actually starting to look forward to seeing what happens. Your attitude has shifted quite considerably, Caroline. I see now that the harsh mask you wear during the fusion ritual is nothing more than a facade. What? Perhaps in your heart, you have longed for the days the inmate would come to fuse the specified personas. That's not true. And what about you, Justine? You've been awful chatty lately. I suppose you are correct. I've never heard you laugh before, Justine. We have both clearly changed quite a bit recently. Perhaps my hypothesis is true after all.
Yes.
We have thought that if we were to complete the list, we would bring to light the intent of its creator. We have overseen the inmate, all the while considering the changes that have begun to appear within him. However, can it truly be said that the inmate is the only one who has changed? The completion of these tasks has also had a great impact on both my consciousness and my memories. No way. Are you trying to say the list isn't supposed to change the inmate, but rather ourselves? I have no proof of that. However, if this list represented the will of our master, why has it fallen into our hands and not remained in his? This thing has got to be some kind of joke. You're telling me somebody made it so they could change us? But why? Can I just have my reward? Ugh. What's happening? I can hear a voice in my head. Wait, I recognize this voice. Ugh. Caroline? What seems to be the matter? You are behaving quite abnormally. Does something trouble you? Our apologies, Master. Is the inmate proving to be too horrible a subject for you? No, the fault does not lie with him. If you must reprimand anyone, let it be us. Caroline. I see. Very well. Continue onward with his rehabilitation. Our deepest apologies for that brief loss of composure. Now then, as you have completed 3 tasks, let us bestow upon you the next reward. We will now grant you access to the guillotine booster. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas you can make with the group guillotine. Plus, now you can perform some extra strong fusions using 5 or 6 personas. You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far, right? We expect that you will put its services to good use. I feel that my bond with Caroline and Justine is growing deeper. Alright, behold the guillotine booster. This increases the possible fusions of personas in the group guillotine. As I said when I was talking about the Strength Confidant, I would highly recommend that you at least get the Strength Confidant to this point. Not that I don't intend to max it out for the sake of this playthrough, but I would seriously recommend you bring it at least this far.
Alright.
As always, we will now earn more EXP from Arcana Burst infusing personas to the Strength Arcana. The Twin Wardens have granted you permission to use the Guillotine Booster. So I guess we've changed, huh? That much is clear. Strength, the 11th Arcana, which near evenly splits the major 22. The Awakening of the Unknown, a solitary woman calmly coming to face a line. Caroline, let us assign the inmate his next task before we discuss this matter any further. If this list is meant to change us, that change must surely be important. Fine. Alright, inmate, it's time for your new task. Oh, and your next reward is going to be incredible, so you've got to do 2 tasks before you can have it. Accordingly, these next 2 shall be the most difficult you have faced to this point.
Farewell.
On to the first assignment before your next reward. Try to harbor a bug with Samarikam within you. We'll be waiting for you, though I know you won't give up just because it's hard. Okay, and on that note, we're gonna leave the Velvet Room. We're not gonna be stopping the video here. But yeah, Bugs with Summary Karm, that's gonna be a little bit before we can get to it. We will, of course, get to him, but it's not gonna be happening anytime soon. So let's just get out of here.
It is time, inmate.
And now that we've left the Velvet Room, let's get out of here, because we have no more business in this palace.
What do you want to do?
We've secured our route to the treasure. Do you want to get out of here? Absolutely. Now returning to the real world from Okumura's palace. Thank you for your hard work. Clean sweep. We did every single thing that we need to do in one day. No interrupting nonsense, no secondary openings, no nothing. Clean sweep.
Yes.
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send the calling card. So the real battle begins once we actually send it. It's a bit nerve-wracking to think about. Let's prepare well to make sure we don't mess up now.
Okay.
You did great today. You tired? Well, a lot's happened along the way, but we're finally here. Did something happen? You know, the whole kerfuffle between you and Mona? Do you really gotta bring that up again? It's all good. It was because of your fight that we met Haru after all. Thank you. I wouldn't be able to do this without your help. Now is not the time to thank us. The finishing touch still remains. The calling card, right? What do I need to do? Ren will decide when we send it. Once he does that, we'll meet up and discuss the details. I'll prepare myself for that. I leave it in your capable hands, Amamiya-kun.
This is Haru's first mission, and we're going after her father. Give word when you're ready.
Okay, on that note, we are going to be ending this episode off here because I do not want to progress any further. So, we completed Okumura's palace, at least in terms of the dungeon itself. We got a bunch of new personas, and we made progress on the Strength Arcana. So, I call that a pretty good day. Next time on Persona 5 Royal, more likely than not, we're going to be going to Okumura's palace one more time to face off against the boss. I am not looking forward to that. But you should. See you guys then.